My name is Eva Collins and I studied Sustainable Crop Production and I graduated in January 2026. I went and studied zoology at a different university. I then realised animal behaviour and marine biology wasn't really for me, and plants and food production was. So I switched to biology, and then I started looking into the soil and plants and sustainable food. And I decided that Warwick University was where I wanted to go to specialise more and do a master's. I spoke to a range of different lecturers at my university that I was at doing my undergraduate, and they all recommended for me to go to Warwick because it has the Warwick Crop Centre, which is world leading in horticulture research and crop research. So that really stood out to me as why to go. My master's research project was looking at silvopasture in poultry systems, and in particular looking at how it affects the soil. I learned that it was really important to look at the science and the numbers, but it was also really important to take away stuff from the people who were actually in the field. I chose to join the University of Warwick as a member of staff after doing my master's because while I was here we had really small class sizes, which meant I got to know my lecturers really well, and I saw their approach to research was really collaborative. I always felt I could go to any of them to ask for advice and help, and I knew that was a team that I'd really love to be a part of. My role is as a knowledge exchange hub developer. I essentially compile a list of research articles and more reader-friendly website links to certain horticultural issues. So you could come in as an agronomist or a grower or a research expert or an industry member and find out about a certain problem that you might be having with your crops. In the future, I'd like to go into agricultural policy. My research project really made me interested in taking voices from the field and putting them into policy and translating them where they're beneficial for both farmers environmentally, and they're also productive. Warwick has helped me prepare for the future by giving me a range of assignments to do, so from writing analytical data reports to presenting more typical essay-based studies. Each of these has helped me develop a skill which I've been using in my current role and hope to use in the future. It's also helped me to ask questions. This developed me to be a much more critical thinker and drive positive change. The Clyde Higgs Scholarship is funded by the Elizabeth Creak Trust. I've met all the founders multiple times. They're very lovely and engaging and really interested in what you're working on. I wrote to them telling them about my academic experience, my interests and where I want to go with this master's. And when I received the scholarship, I was very overwhelmed and happy. I have had quite a bit of imposter syndrome since being in secondary school. So having this scholarship and someone saying we believe in you and funding you to go on and do your master's was really affirming and telling me that I was in the right place and doing the right thing. I was able to attend the Clyde Higgs Scholarship Conference, which allowed me to meet past students and current students at other universities and be able to create contacts that I would have never been able to have before. I got to hear from people such as Henry Dimbleby and Caleb Cooper from Clarkson's Farm, and it was a great opportunity to connect with other people. I just want to say a huge thanks to the Elizabeth Creak Trust for giving me these opportunities and opening doors I couldn't have done before. To graduate from the University of Warwick with a first is more than I ever dreamed of when I started out on my higher education journey. I'm really proud of myself and I hope to go on and use it in industry.